Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me kind of slash like my everyday makeup look. I like to start with my eyes first just in case I have any fallout, that way I can wipe it away. So I'm going to prime my eyes first to put my eyeshadow on, and I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape in Fair Neutral to do that. And then I'm going to use my foundation brush to blend that out, and I'm using the Morphe M439 brush. And this will just give you an even base to put your eyeshadows on. It's also just going to make your eyeshadow stay better throughout the day. So then you want to set that. I'm going to use just my RCMA No Color Translucent Powder to set that. And I'm just using my eyeshadow blending brush to do this. It's the Morphe M441 brush. And I'm going to be using the JACLYN Hill palette. And the first shade I'm going to use is this one right here. That's going to be my transition shade. And a transition shade is basically just giving you a base that you're gonna blend all of your other eyeshadows into. All right, so now I'm just gonna use this color. It's a little bit darker. That was my first color, then I'm gonna go to this. You wanna kind of slowly build up to darker colors, and the more like in between shades you have between your lightest color and your darkest color, the better your colors are gonna blend, or at least that's been my experience. And I'm just using the same Morphe brush. And now I'm gonna take this darker color, and I'm gonna keep that on my outer corner, and I'm gonna keep that a little bit lower than where I've been putting the other one. So I'm gonna put this one like right here, and then I'm just kind of patting this on at first, and then I'm gonna blend it out once there's a lot less product left on my brush. Use this darker red color, and I'm just gonna use the same brush just to make it easy. And I'm just gonna basically try to keep that even lower than where I put that last color. So you just don't wanna take these darker ones really high up, or at least that's how I'm doing. I'm gonna go back to one of my lighter shades. I'm gonna do this one. I think that was the second one I used. And I'm just gonna kind of blend all these colors together. Is it. That's all I'm gonna do. That's all I've been doing, and just basically a warm smoky eye. And you could even put like a sparkly color all over your lid or something, but that's not what I'm gonna do. I really like it matte, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I've done both eyes. Now I'm just gonna do my eyeliner. I'm using the Revlon Color Stay Liquid Liner in the shade Black, I believe. And I just do a really thin wing, nothing crazy. I normally start on the tail, and you see I have kind of hooded eyes, so you basically, when you have hooded eyes, you just want to keep the whole wing below where your crease starts. So I'll show you kind of what I mean. I just start with the tail, and you see I'm still below that line, and then that's basically going to be my full wing, because when you have that crease and you have hooded eyes, when you look straight ahead, your wing gets all messed up. So as long as you keep it below that crease, then it looks a lot better. So okay, so I went ahead and did the rest of that. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do the other wing, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished both wings. Now I'm going to use my foundation. I'm going to be mixing two. You don't have to mix two. So I'm going to mix the L'Oreal Infallible Total Coverage in 303 Nude Beige, and then my Josie Maran foundation in Electric G35. Nuggets. Well, I was just gonna say, I've been using my Tarte Shape Tape to put down first, like over my rosacea, but I actually forgot. I'm gonna go ahead and do it on this side. And then I actually have like a zit over here that I'm gonna cover up, but this makes your makeup super full coverage, and you don't have to put as much on if you put the concealer down first. Okay, so now that I have that down, I'm going to blend out my foundation. I'm gonna set my face with this e.l.f. Prime and Stay Finishing Powder in the shade Light Medium. This is a pinch dark. It doesn't even, well, maybe it looks a little dark. It doesn't look super dark in this pan, but it shows up a lot darker because I got this when I had a tan. So it's gonna darken my foundation just a little bit. And it adds a little bit more coverage, and also it doesn't leave like a white powdery look on your face like the RCMA can do. And this powder is like $3, so it's really awesome. And I forgot to say, I'm just using a fluffy brush. It doesn't matter. You can get one of e.l.f.'s brushes for like less than $5, just to put your All right, so now I'm going to put on my bronzer, and I'm gonna contour. You don't have to do this. You could literally leave it just like this, but like I said, if I do makeup, I normally do a full face of makeup. And again, the reason you set your foundation is so that once you put on your powders, they're gonna blend out a lot easier and not look patchy because they're not sticking to a wet foundation. So I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette in the shade Light, and I'm gonna use this color first to just bronze, and I'm using an e.l.f. blush brush to do this, and I just kind of do it below my cheekbones where I'm gonna contour, and then I do it all on my forehead. And actually, I'm gonna switch brushes. I'm gonna use the Morphe M523 brush. I like to use this one for my forehead because it's a lot denser than that e.l.f. brush. And then I also do my jawline. And I'm gonna bronze my neck just a little bit because my foundation is a little bit darker than my neck, as you can see. And for this, I'm gonna use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Expensive bronzer. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to my contour palette, and I'm gonna use this flat brush again from Morphe, the 523 brush, and I'm gonna use this cooler toned shade in the middle. I never know what to call stuff. Okay, and then I'm just gonna keep this right below my cheekbones, starting from the top of my ear basically, and just keeping it like right to there is where I'm gonna stop. Are my sentences even making sense? What am I talking about? And then I'm also gonna do it on each side of my nose. I know I have like a lot of light hitting this side of my face, so it's kind of hard to see the makeup, but I literally just do it like right down the sides of my nose. Now I'm gonna do my blush. For blush, I'm gonna use the Palladio matte blush in the shade Poised, and I'm gonna use my e.l.f. blush brush again, and I'm just gonna take this and put it right on top of my contour basically. So I'm keeping everything in this area. I'm using Champagne Pop, and I'm going to use this e.l.f. eyeshadow blending brush, and you just want to keep this on the tops of your cheekbones. I'll also put it in the front. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows, and I'm just using the Urban Decay brow beater. What shade am I? In the shade Dark. So this is more of a cool tone brow pencil, and I don't do anything like too crazy for my brows. I just kind of start on the bottom and I draw the line, and then I just flick it up a little bit in the front, and then just take it through. I make my tail a little bit darker, and then I fill in any bare spots, but that's pretty much it. I have too much. Okay, so now I'm gonna go and do my lower lash line, and basically I'm just gonna use the same colors that I use for the top of my eyelid. And I'm using a Morphe M432 brush, and I take this first color down to about here. I don't know if you can tell. And then the darker the color, you just want to keep it closer to your lash line. So now I'm going to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner, and I'm going to use the same shade. It's just this yellowy based highlight, and I'm just going to use my finger. I use my ring finger, not that it matters, but I just like to use my finger over a brush. Now for my mascara, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Voluminous Original in Black is Black, I think, yeah. Lower lash line first, that way the top won't transfer when I'm doing my lower. Okay, so that's it. That's all I do. I don't wear false lashes every day just because they irritate the crap out of me, and I actually don't wear any lipstick or any lip gloss or anything. I just like my lips to be plain. And yeah, that's pretty much it from me. So I think in a second I'm actually going to go in another lighting so maybe you can see my makeup a little bit better. Yeah, so let me do that really quick. Okay, so this is in my bathroom. Sorry, I'm like looking at my reflection in the mirror, but you can see it a little better. You can see my contour better, and you can see the highlight better because the sun's not washing out my face. All right, guys, that's it from me. That's what I do every day for my makeup. I know it was kind of a lot of products. Like I said, you don't have to use that many. That's just what I wear. If I'm gonna wear makeup, I like to do all of my makeup. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope it was helpful. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. So yeah, I'll see you in my next video.